Right now at 5, a recruitment is underway for first responders to join the ranks of those others already working in Cashton.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good afternoon and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Amy DuPont. Medical responders are the first people to arrive at the scene of an emergency. In rural communities, most first responders are volunteers, but fewer people are joining their ranks. News 8 Now's Emily Haugen is live in the newsroom to explain how you can help.
Amy, in Cashton, there are 22 first responders on staff. Surrounding communities aren't so lucky. And every one of those communities, including Cashton, are looking for help. Mary Beth and Rod Smith have worked as first responders in Cashton since December 1981. After more than 40 years, they hope others will follow in their footsteps.
Just being kind to others and helping others is kind of the drive behind anybody that wants to continue to do this. Because we know someday we may need them to help us, and so we're hoping other people will step up and then help as well.
And you can help fill those gaps in rural communities. If you would like to become a first responder, you can sign up for the upcoming class by January 3rd. It's open to people from all communities, not just Cashton. But if you live in their service area, the department is working on a reimbursement plan. Amy?
Thank you, Emily. That class begins in January, runs until early April. We'll post sign-up information on news8000.com. Wow, what a difference a day makes. Bill, it is nice out there. I didn't see any flip-flops and shorts, but I'm sure they were out there.
Felt pretty good, didn't it? High temperatures well into the 30s, even 40 degrees in La Crosse, even with the cloud cover. Definitely a milder day. In fact, first time above freezing here in La Crosse in about 2 weeks, and the first time we've reached 40 degrees since December 14th. When it was 41 degrees. So clouds, again, the only drawback of that, I should say, as that warmer air creeps across a deep snowpack, that tends to happen across the upper Midwest. You get lots of cloud cover, sometimes some patchy fog and drizzle in spots as well, and that's what we could be looking at tonight. So lots of clouds across the tri-state, some light radar returns over southwestern Minnesota, western sections of Iowa. Again, this is very light rain showers, probably no better than sprinkles or pockets of drizzle. But that activity could move into parts of the area overnight. We're at 39 degrees in La Crosse, 36 in Eau Claire, 36 in Sparta, still some 40s down in Prairie du Chien and Boscobel. So cloudy but milder tonight. Lows in La Crosse around the 35-degree mark, and that, again, that slight chance for some drizzle or even a light mix in spots. But anything that falls tonight should be very light. I will have the 8-day forecast, which does include mainly above average temperatures over the next week or so. The details coming up.
Looking forward to it. Thank you, Bill. The U.S. Supreme Court ordered the Biden administration to continue enforcing Title 42, at least for now. The Trump-era immigration policy that limits immigration because of the COVID pandemic. 15 Republican governors have sued to keep Title 14 in place, saying more migrants would come to the U.S. if the policy ended. The White House argues Title 42 is a public health measure, not an immigration enforcement measure. The court will hear arguments about the case in February and issue a ruling at a later date.
The board is not going to decide until June, apparently, and in the meantime, we have to enforce it. But I think it's overdue.
The Department of Homeland Security has been working on a plan for the day Title 42 comes to an end, and that includes surging resources to the border, targeting smugglers, and working with international partners. The Biden administration is taking new steps to prevent travelers arriving from China from spreading COVID-19 here in the U.S. Beginning January 5th, all travelers to the U.S. from China will be required to take a COVID-19 test no more than 2 days before travel and provide a negative test before boarding their flight. A spokesman for China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs said all parties should work together to ensure the safe movement of people between countries. La Crosse County voters will head to the polls this April to choose the winners of 6 La Crosse Common Council seats and 4 seats on the La Crosse School Board of Education. Deadlines for candidates are fast approaching. All ballot access documents must be returned to the city clerk by January 3rd. That's already next week. If you have questions about running, you can contact the city clerk at the number or email on your screen. La Crosse is part of a national effort to prevent overdose deaths. A professor from the UW School of Medicine is leading a team of researchers who will test the effectiveness of harm reduction services. Those services can include more access to Narcan, drug testing strips, and clean needles to reduce overdoses and disease transmission. The study will be done at Vivint Health locations, including one in La Crosse. The professor leading the study says researchers will prioritize the long-term impacts of the research. They hope to find ways to make harm reduction services better and to spread awareness within communities and instill change.
The lessons that we are learning about how to strengthen the impact of the services for the people who need it are going to benefit from making the general community aware of them.
If you or someone you know needs access to overdose treatments like Narcan, you can call 211 or go to 211wisconsin.org. Federal funding will help the Boys and Girls Clubs of La Crosse get kids interested in their future careers. Representative Ron Kind helped secure $1.5 million for the BGC. That money will go towards building an addition on the Erickson Club that'll provide more space for workforce readiness programs.
I've always believed that the best investment we can make as a country is in our youth. To make sure that they're given every opportunity to be successful and to succeed in life, especially with the hyper-competitive global economy that we find ourselves in.
Well, Office on Focusing Kids a chance to learn about trade and manufacturing jobs. Kids will learn what they like and don't like about skilled trades. Leaders at the BGC say they already offer programs through partnerships with local companies, and they've been a huge success.
We have a great partnership right now with Train Technologies. They come in and run some STEM programming for us. And what we found is that some of those kids that normally have some behavioral issues or have a lot going on at home and at school, that's the 1 hour of the day where they are laser focused. They're really engaged, they're having fun, they're learning something, and they're feeling good about themselves.
Now, this funding won't cover all of the costs of the addition and programming, but leaders say they are hoping to break ground sometime next year. Ashley for the Arts is starting a fundraiser by traveling the country. The nonprofit organization is joining Hub Group's Cause Container program lineup. So the Cause Container is a railroad container decorated with Ashley for the Arts branding, and it's going to travel across the country in an effort to raise awareness about that concert. When people see the arts container, they can raise money for the event by posting a pic with the hashtag Cause Container. This program and the nonprofit's other fundraisers help reduce costs, making the concert more affordable for music fans and more valuable to the nonprofits that benefit from it.
Because we're able to have great sponsors like the Hub Group, it helps offset those costs, which we are able to donate back to our communities that we live and support.
The Cause Container's journey across the U.S. is going to last for all of 2023. Still to come on News 8 Now at 5, Southwest Airlines canceled about 90% of its flights. It's a travel disaster. Some might even call it a flightmare.
At Gillespie & Associates, we're invested in this community because it's our community, and it's our mission to help you plan your financial future so you can retire with more confidence. To see if you're on track to your financial goals, call Gillespie & Associates today.
Did you know Master Force has thousands of tools at Menards? Any tool you want, we have. There are hammers, drills, pliers, levels, wrenches, grinders, sanders, compressors, nailers, workbenches, blowers, chainsaws, floor jacks, knee pads, work lights, fans. And that's just a taste. Come check out the wide range of products from Master Force, exclusively at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Start the new year off right during the final days of the Ford Shine Bright sales event. Don't miss your chance to choose from a great selection of new Ford vehicles in stock and ready for delivery. Or place a custom order, lock in your rate, and you're protected. Plus, new inventory is still arriving daily, so you could drive one home today. Now get a no-charge 3 or 30,000-mile premium maintenance plan when you purchase most new Ford vehicles. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
I've practiced personal injury law for 4 years.
For 20 years.
For 32 years.
But I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts.
And I don't handle divorces.
The law profession is broad and complex. I focus my career on one thing.
Helping injured people.
All I do every day
is help injured people get the compensation that they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, That's how we get results.
Welcome to the brand new Holiday Inn Express and Suites. Whether you're here for business, family events, or a weekend getaway, we've got you covered. Overtired, overworked? Lay down in one of our super comfy beds. Got kids? Our adjoining rooms are perfect for a restful night's sleep. Let the kids burn off energy in our kiddie pool while you relax in our hot tub. Come check in and check out our brand new Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Onalaska La Crosse.
This is our community. And while the present moment may feel unpredictable, we are here to help you stay focused on the future. So stay safe, stay strong, and stay confident with Gillespie and Associates.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
2,600 more flights were canceled today nationwide, nearly all of them by Southwest Airlines. The airline CEO apologized and said more delays are still likely this week. Thousands of people have been stranded overnight at airports. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg vowed to hold Southwest accountable for the mess he says it created.
From what I can tell, Southwest is unable to locate even where their own crews are, let alone their own passengers, let alone baggage.
Southwest is blaming a series of issues that created a domino effect, including last week's historic Arctic storm, aggressive flight scheduling, and outdated infrastructure. Meantime, Southwest flight cancellations are causing a graveyard of luggage at the Milwaukee Mitchell General Airport. And of course, travelers are not happy.
Going, just trying to find the ones I can find.
It's every traveler's worst nightmare.
I feel like I should have that song Reunited playing in the background every time I get somebody their bag.
Having their baggage take, well, an extended layover.
They couldn't spit our bag back out in Denver, so the bag was coming to Milwaukee whether we wanted to or not.
Looking that way is going to take me 3 days.
The Southwest baggage claim area looking more like a baggage graveyard as travelers deal with what can only be described as separation anxiety.
I would like to have some fresh changes of clothes and my toothbrush and stuff. Yeah. That would be nice.
So gray hard side, the blue soft then, I assume?
Correct.
Southwest Airlines citing in a press release Tuesday, they grounded dozens of their birds due to weather. The airline said they were fully staffed and ready for the holiday weekend. However, passengers tell us otherwise.
The issue was a staffing issue. So they were like, we don't have flight attendants. And it's like, well, if you didn't have flight attendants when you said were we ever gonna have flight attendants? Yeah. So that seems a little concerning.
Many bags look alike.
The concern forcing some travelers to consider a new way out.
I have a rental car booked just in case. We just drive back to Denver. So.
And as people try to wake from this holiday nightmare, one message rang loud and clear throughout the airport.
I'm probably not going to fly Southwest again.
I don't know if I'll fly Southwest again.
Don't blame them. Coming up on days like today when winter seems to be on hold, well, drivers are rushing to their local car wash. Owners say they didn't mind the extra business.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. Car washes may be busy over the next week or so due to milder temperatures. I'll have the details of my 8-day forecast after the break.
At Chevy, the holidays mean going places and doing things you love to do with friends and family. Visit your local Chevy dealer, and when you find your red tag, you find your deal. Then make the most of your time with the people who matter most. Find new moments, find new roads. Well-qualified buyers get 1.9% financing on all 2022 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups, or get $1,500 total cash allowance on this Silverado with a 2.7-liter engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get $2,500 cash allowance.
This is a story of first downs and second chances.
I wanted to keep playing, but my feet hurt.
You'd think all those big league experts could have helped.
You have access to anything, but none of it worked.
His football career ended, but his plantar fasciitis pain didn't. Till he found the Good Feet store.
I got fitted for my arch supports. Let me tell you something. They work.
Now, he recommends Good Feet to
anybody. If you move, go to the Good Feet store.
So get moving. Come in for your free fitting.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
I have something for you.
I have something for you too.
Just announced in time for the holiday. Get 1.9% APR for 5 years on all 2022 GMC Sierra Light Duty Crew Cab models. Visit your local dealer today.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Welcome back and a good Wednesday to you. Not a bad day if you didn't mind the cloud cover, although we did see some filtered sunshine from time to time. But the main difference today, the milder temperatures. Look at that, high of 40 degrees. That is 11 degrees above average. The morning low was 25. Our average low is 14. 60 and 25 below the records for today. No rain or snow. Here's the latest for the month of December. 2.27 inches of liquid. That's 9/10 above average. 17 inches of snow. That's about 7 inches above average. And for the year, we're still about 5.3 inches below average for that liquid because much of the year was so dry, especially the spring and summer. And 20.2 inches of snow so far this season. That is 6.6 inches above average. 39 degrees, cloudy sky, both out at the airport, downtown La Crosse as well. South wind at 8, making it feel like 33. Eau Claire, good evening to you folks as well. Cloudy skies, 36, feels like 31 with a south breeze at about 5 to 10. So temperatures quite a difference from last week when we had a lot of purple on the map indicating sub-zero numbers and especially below freezing numbers. But today at this late evening hour, temperatures are above freezing all across the board. 36 in Eau Claire and Sparta, 39 here in La Crosse, 37 in Winona, and even some 40s still down towards Prairie du Chien and Boscobel. So most locations between about 40, or I should say 40, that would be quite a warm up, 14 and 20 degrees warmer than this time last evening. Thanks in part to a southerly breeze at about 5 to 15. There's been some gusts upwards of 20 miles per hour. So that is, of course, causing some wind chills in the 20s to lower 30s. So don't get me wrong, you'll still need to bundle up if you're going to be out and about this evening. Cloudy skies. Some light radar returns to our west. A lot of this not reaching the ground. If it is, maybe sprinkles or drizzle at best. What's going to happen? We have a couple areas of low pressure. Main one over the southern Rockies, Central Rockies, I should say, and another one along the U.S.-Canadian border. Moisture from this one will kind of creep into the area overnight tonight and throughout the day tomorrow, even into tomorrow night, with some pockets of drizzle or a light rain or snow mix in spots at times tonight, tomorrow, and especially tomorrow night. Sky Tracker will show the precip tonight pretty light. Best chance for seeing some light rain showers or drizzle to the north and to the west. Otherwise, lots of clouds, maybe some areas of fog. Tends to happen when we warm up over a deep snowpack across the region. Otherwise, much of tomorrow dry, but maybe some pockets of drizzle or sprinkles. But tomorrow evening or night, maybe some snow showers to the north, rain and snow showers elsewhere. But again, anything that falls will be light. And then heading into Friday, kind of a mix of clouds and sun and dry. Zone forecast showing temperatures tomorrow still above average, lower 40s in the La Crosse area, right around 41 or 42 degrees, lower to middle 40s in our southern communities. As we head back to the north and west, a little bit chillier, some mid to upper 30s over parts of Winona County into Buffalo County, and that includes Eau Claire and the Chippewa Valley. High temperatures there, right around 36 to 38 degrees. So for tonight, cloudy, mild for this time of year with some pockets of drizzle or a light mix. 42 tomorrow, chance of drizzle during the day, that chance of some light rain and snow showers tomorrow night. And again, it's not a widespread chance, and anything that falls should be light. Chillier Friday, but dry, 31. Some sprinkles or flurries to wrap up 2022 on Saturday, a high of 35. And then New Year's Day, Sunday looking dry, albeit mostly cloudy, a high of 36. We'll have to watch a storm system for later Monday and into Tuesday of next week, even some lingering precip into Wednesday. Right now, the track would have it rain and maybe a rain-snow mix later Monday and Tuesday, and the chance of mainly light snow on Wednesday. But of course, the exact track that low takes will be key, so definitely stay tuned for that storm system early next week.
All right, thank you, Bill.
Okay.
La Crosse drivers, they are sure taking advantage of today's warm temps to get a much-needed car wash. When the weather is warmer, car washes around La Crosse report an uptick in business. Today, all of those businesses were busy. ShipShape reported having hundreds of customers per hour. Employees say they look forward to days like today all year.
We wait all year for this. The excitement of getting to see all the different customers coming in and all the different cars, and we just, don't like sitting around twiddling our thumbs.
The manager also says getting your car washed can prevent rust. I need to do that. When we come back, this time of year brings a frenzy of gift returns into stores nationwide. It also increases those discounts. That story is next.
Continual growth brings new opportunities at the Board Store Home Improvements. Now hiring carpenters, window and door installers, floor or tile installers. Apply today.
Welcome to Exploring the La Crosse region. I'm Peyton Danowitz, and today we are going to be exploring the Shrine of Lady Guadalupe. Let's go inside.
The shrine exists to remind us of a fundamental fact of our human condition, which is that we are all pilgrims. We are on our way to somewhere else, to eternity. So the shrine reminds us that we have these heavenly helps, that the grace of God and the intercession of our Blessed Mother under the title of Our Lady of Guadalupe helps us to persevere in this pilgrimage to eternity. And the beauty of the shrine reinforces that by reminding us that heaven, as good as this earth is and the things that we have and enjoy in this life, that heaven is far more beautiful than anything we can imagine.
We have 3 choirs here, one for each of 3 masses which are held every Sunday. One choir which sings in Latin, the second choir which sings in Spanish, and the third Mass every week at 1 o'clock is, of course, in English. I also have the opportunity to be working with this magnificent pipe organ, which was designed especially for the shrine about 14 years ago. The organ is designed especially to resound in this acoustical setting. Everything is handmade for the shrine. The pipes, the case, the keyboard, everything is handmade especially for us.
We always have beautiful events here at the shrine, and it's, in my opinion, always a beautiful time to visit the shrine. In terms of special events, on February 1st, His Eminence Raymond Leo Cardinal Burke will offer a pontifical Mass, which is a beautiful celebration of the Mass, both in terms of its liturgy and the music. It's something to come and see here, 11 o'clock Saturday, February 1st.
It's our epic Marvel Super Show, first on set of all your favorite MCU films. Next, ET.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Unwanted presents are making their way from under the tree to the return pile. But what happens to all those returns? Well, today we find out.
It's not the island of misfit toys, but an entire warehouse in Shorewood, Illinois, devoted to returns.
Torch, jack for a trailer, vacuum for the wall.
It's all part of Slybuy.com, an online auction company that also operates a deeply discounted dig store and fixed-price warehouse sale.
Probably the strangest thing I've ever seen is a full-size hot tub came off the back of a truck.
Steve Fitzgerald is CEO and says companies like his take what retail stores don't want to restock.
A lot of cases, things get returned and there might be box damage or missing screws or missing directions, and retailers really want to protect their customer experience and they want that to be perfect.
Every day they get a 40-foot trailer like this filled with 1,600 boxes, in this case, of items they don't even know what's in them.
Once processed, items in imperfect to pristine condition are up for bid.
It's anywhere from 50 to 90% off of regular retail. Everything starts at $1. There's no reserve price, and the market determines what it's worth.
Josh Comer has snapped up hundreds of deals.
What do you do with all this stuff?
I resell it.
Oh, okay, so this is like a side hustle for you.
Yeah, some stuff I keep.
This reverse logistics ecosystem, as it's called, is mindful of both planet and pocketbook.
It's affordable. And these times, that's what people need.
Giving unwanted gifts a second chance. Usher Qureshi, CBS News, Shorewood, Illinois.
And more online shopping has increased those return volumes. According to the National Retail Federation, last year returns on online orders topped $218 billion. That is a lot of money. Stay with us. A preview of what's happening at 6 is next, along with Bill's final Technical forecast.
The countdown to savings is happening now at Ashley. Ring in the new year with new styles for every room of your home. Plus, get 5-year special financing, no minimum purchase required. Visit your local Ashley store in Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska, and the Ashley Outlet in Arcadia.
LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors has been selling, servicing, and installing garage doors since 1964 and believe garage doors should be exceptional quality and craftsmanship. We guarantee to help you select a door to fit all of your needs. We offer a large stock inventory of CHI overhead doors, including residential, commercial, rolling steel, and high-speed doors. Visit our website and design the door of your dreams with CHI Door Visions. Get your free quote today.
Jolivet Family Farms features one of the area's largest selections of frozen seafood, including king crab legs, lobster tail, shrimp, cod, calamari, alligator, salmon fillets, smelt, and frog legs. Choose from our large selection of fresh fruit and vegetables to complete your restaurant-style dinner prepared at home. Your dinner isn't complete without something from the Jolivet Homemade Bakery. Don't forget a bottle of Door County wine to complete your stay-at-home night out at Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Hey, it's Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. 2022 was a great riding season, and all of us here at Great River want to say thank you. To all the riders who stopped by this year to check out an event, grab a shirt, or ride home on a new Harley, we want to say thank you and look forward to seeing you in the new year.
Cooley Auto, LaCrosse's only dealership specializing in southern rust-free vehicles, is now offering late-model, low-mile vehicles. Vehicles to fit every budget and lifestyle, including high-end premium vehicles. Choose Cooley Auto. Friendly salespeople, top-notch service, and good quality vehicles.
Cooley Auto, specializing in rust-free southern and
late model, low mileage premium vehicles.
See us on Rose Street in La Crosse. Call or visit CooleyAuto.com today.
Make the resolution to get better sleep this year with a new mattress from Ashley. Bring home your choice of comfort on select Ashley Sleep Queen mattresses starting at just $449.99. Visit your local Ashley store in Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska, and the Ashley Outlet in Arcadia.
Tonight on the CBS Evening News, the travel trouble for Southwest passengers piles up with another 2,500 flights canceled today. We'll tell you if any of those stranded in the nation's airports will be compensated for the chaos. Plus, some breaking news as hospitals in China are crushed by an increase in COVID patients. The CDC will soon require proof of a negative COVID test from anyone arriving in the U.S. from China. And a special dose of Steve Hartman tonight. He shows us how simple acts of kindness can be the best medicine. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
And coming up on News 8 Now at 6, dozens of people stayed in city buildings after La Crosse Mayor Mitch Reynolds declared an emergency due to the winter storm. City officials kept the unsheltered warm, but they say this is not a long-term plan. We'll have the latest.
And mainly cloudy tonight, not as cold. Temperatures actually remaining steady in the middle 30s. We'll drop to about 35 in La Crosse. Slight chance of drizzle or a light mix in spots later tonight and into the day tomorrow, even into tomorrow night. 42 though tomorrow. Dry but chillier Friday, 31, and then we wrap up the year on Saturday. Sprinkles or flurries, a high of 35. New Year's Day looking dry, highs around 36 degrees.
All right, thank you, Bill. Thanks so much for joining us, everyone. We hope you have a great night. We'll be back here at 6.